things off though. Well, it's close to a wide open A site. Most are still happy to get ahead of this smoke though. Go for a little bit of a spam. Warded though. Just chip damage.
Plant in 5v5 post plant. Good luck keeping up with this one. It's about to get hectic. Zeus on the front lines here. Anything to clear him from this corner? He's got a little bit of a complimentary position over towards Pillar, but he's cleared by Crashies. Is that a captain next on the chopping block? Gets cleared again. Fnatic. How are they doing this so easily, it looks like? A bit of a mad push from Chronicle, but I guess they have the numbers and no one's denying the defuse. Fnatic with a comfortable first round.
Pushed up pretty deep on ramp here as well. Crashes a ton of information. As you can see over on the other side, Chronicle takes a ton of damage. Forced away back into vents. Mr. Fallen maybe looking to sniff him out. Yeah, comfortable disengage though from Fnatic. To try and mitigate as much of this risk as possible. Maybe don't have a full picture in terms of the purchase, especially with Chronicle taking that much damage now. There's got to be some questions.
Pressure this point. HP gonna have to backpedal. But Kayak now next in line, clean, dealing with J in the end. Got a little bit dicey for a moment, but Fnatic holding on to this. It feels a little bit threatening, but they're still in control, and there's no real pressure coming through main, and there it is, controlled there. Being shown, or at least a little bit more of a passive approach towards that B side with just the jump spot, and they've given up a lot of mid space too, so they have to win out somewhere. And actually, look how far Alpha's going on this. The Prowler's still going to note there's a player here towards sewers. This actually could buy time for Alpha to continue this pathing.
Is the awareness there that enough of a window was left open? Because there's no traditional Sentinel utility.
Oh, this timing could be massive.
Yeah.
Again, you almost want to let them commit a little bit further.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Let them get a little bit further into
Chronicle's still here, ready to scrap. Because he's got the SMG, still wants to play up close and personal, but...
This timing to be everything. Kayak's even taken away cracks. They're so stacked on this site. This is without that eventual lure coming into play. Alpha finally pulls the trigger, and he's got the spike. Reads the play well, posts out. Just that little bit of a denial as Crashies on the
factor, to be honest with you. Chronicles over-delivered from that position. Oh.
No. No, there's some rats in the vent. For FUT, they're just not getting many ways in. This feels like repetition, though. You're looking at Boaster kind of playing a little bit deeper on towards those rafters. This is the first time we're seeing this space being identified, so maybe J can relay this later round. Yeah,
this is weird to figure this out on a round where you come in with classics, though.
You almost don't want to give it away that you maybe notice something. And that is a huge flaw in the system.
Can't get the gun.
Chronicle quickly handles it, but he's going to disrespect the util and slip ahead. Oh, the confidence is sky high. Oh, that's beautiful. It doesn't matter at the end. He's done his job and then some. And forced away by the salvos. But again, looking for the final destination, this spacing, maybe looking to explore that here. It was left open before, but now you're seeing where Crashies is positioned. It looks like that's been shut.
Definitely feeling the pressure here. Mr. Fallen was caught sleeping here on this drift up mid. Chronicle will catch him. Spike now noted as well. She's able to get away from that, but Alpha's found the back half of this. Yes, Crashies found the second.
The push and pull between these guys is fantastic. Again, you saw the kind of consideration wanting to get towards that mail room initially, right? That first step towards it, Kron's caught the cross. And then this back and forth, that little 1-2 over towards A. And instantly look at the new reposition coming out from, I believe that's Alpha and Kron up towards Heaven, making it near on inaccessible. Look at it. And then just a jump spot for Crashies hit. There it is, info, that's both. And beautiful shot from out of Captain, but the numbers just simply not there. Fnatic in full force.
Said it on the first.
Speaking of, instantly used here. Out of Captain, this could be huge! Fantastic impact! Trying to get behind them here and do the damage from the back lines, but he needs help and he needs support. That's gonna be from Zeus on the site. Trying to just split between them, and Chronicle outnumbered. FUT pulling out a trick from the card of deck, you know, deck of cards even. Needing something to run, and it's worked really well. A little set piece to offset the scoreline that's been disastrous. Alpha trying to make something out of nothing, and it ain't happening here. This was a really nice set plan from FUT.
That's Captain really finding a freebie on the back of the TP. Opens this one up. 1v5, the first will be Cracks if he can find it.
Cracks looking to invest the ult this time. Gonna catch at least one. Alpha's response is to send the rocket, and it's got the damage. Crashes in the meantime played it forward. I like that initiative. Play it deeper in towards main. He does get traded out on in the end though by J. Now you're looking at Alpha in the off angle. Tricky timing on this. Boombot, I don't think found its man.
No, it's still going to be noted as well. On the back of that, J, luckily, find that one to Kayak just before he strikes.
But do they still know about Alpha? They've got to know he was here. That Boombot went in not long ago, but the satchel divides and conquers. Alpha knocks down 2, making his 3rd, 4th overall. Big round from him.
He stood.
Round 7, he stood up.
Yes.
Here.
The FUT now looking to cycle through some of these ultimates. We'll spot 2 out here, actually.
Are we staying for this one, mate? Yeah, he sticks around a little while, but not too long. Playing it out nicely there. Looking for the play back in, though, is Boaster, feeling like he's up for a fight, and it's all starting to go wrong. I told you, when Alpha stands, things get a little bit dicey. Crashes in Alpha trying to deal with it all, though, and Alpha doing wonders. The flank on the way, though. J creeping in the back lines. He'll be there eventually, but right now, he's under threat. Crashes goes a little too far on his own, and Cracks finds him. Now Alpha left in the 1v3, can't be done!
So maybe an indicator of Zeus's later round intentions. But
simplistic so far.
Yeah, looking like it might be a little all in towards main.
Lots of pressure put towards site. The passive haunt goes up, but Kayak gonna catch Zeus. Where's the punchline to this? Where's the joke at the end of the setup here? Chronicle! Finding 2 as he works his way through the vents. J and have the captain on their knees as Alpha secures it surely. This is just Mr. Fallen now in a 1v5. Formality in the end. Chronicle securing the in-zone floor.
Definitely a shift in pace here after that timeout. Be a chance here for Fnatic to break the money, though.
B main. Oh. And a captain gonna have to kind of readdress that slightly. Probably have to re-clear it, because whatever their eventual plan is, it feels like, again, they're just in the wrong place, wrong time. Alpha trying to track that felt impossible. But they go for a 1-for-1. At least they trade back in here.
You want to see Atta Captain looking to regroup soon enough, because he's out of range here for smokes as well. I think the spike's slowly making its way towards Mail. Would lean towards FUT taking B. I think Boaster just figuring that out now as well. Maybe just waiting on the information on the back of Kayak's ultimate.
Uh-oh, can't hear it.
Oh
no! J, you lucky boy! Kayak makes a bit of a meal of it. And all this time, this was a pivot towards B, but both players now here. Crashies, can you isolate J? It's not quite clean enough. Still wants to try and help out Boaster, but they're all of FUT are stuck behind the smoke, excluding one. It's clean for the first. Couldn't quite get the second, but Crashies now called upon here. Position now noted. 13 seconds and a fair 1v1. Oh, Cracks.
Great decision.
A lot invested into this, and already Kayak caught. Nice reply from Alpha, but not a surprise. Kayak feeling a little hot and cold here.
Just a little and off. Some of these scenarios we've seen him in. Comes down to a 3v3 now, though.
It's getting brawly, isn't it?
J just constantly on like 20 or less HP.
Toxin screen down.
I have to see whether or not well, I'm not even going to hold on to it. I was going to say whether or not the awareness is there that maybe Snakebite doesn't stretch into the corner. Well, not going to matter too much anyway.
Yeah. I mean, looking where we see this positioning coming out from, pushed out by B, it allows them that safety on the A site. And completely unawares of the walk-up. Maybe getting paranoid about middle, but we know where it's ending. And Boaster, you're basically in a 1v3 here. The paranoia, perfect. Oh. That was just right between the legs, basically. Leaving just crashes in a 1v2. Now, the position he comes from may be a little bit unconsidered. Doesn't want to give it away with util. Play this one out as best he can. They're trying to stay together.
Yeah, they're both tucked in.
She's taking steps closer now. Their curiosity getting the better of them. Are they going to swing together? They do. FUT taking a couple of strides now. That score.
Side of things.
I'll handle this.
There's quite a few, and they're going to invest one instantaneously. Zeus going to trailblaze his way through that A site.
No charges.
Crash is looking to out the ultimate pretty early on. There's already a flank coming down through sewers. Mr. Fallen's guarding this. Oh, put your knife away.
My word, here we are. Oh!
He loses that.
How? How? I'm baffled by it. And this is now going to get tricky. Time on their side, yes.
Here.
Fnatic looking to find a couple of players here. Counter ults back and forth. We can't see a bloody thing. And neither can Boaster. But what does it matter when he still finds two? Putting just Zeus in it all to handle. Too much pressure. As Fnatic make it through the mists of utility.
Not that he's ever passive on Killjoy anyway.
No, but it certainly makes his day, it looks like. And we see the set piece here. Not too surprising.
Gonna spot the TP crosser though, yeah.
Oh. Looking like a cancel on this, but then just Alpha go kill. It didn't work out. This feels like something was mistimed. This doesn't feel right at all. And
Spike's actually ahead of the smoke as well, so not able to isolate everybody. Even so.
Yeah, very disjointed. Pistols certainly not perfect for Fnatic. We've heard it themselves even on the replays there. And for FUT, a necessary opportunity to be made here. A good chance to go farming as well, but a confidence to be made. Crack though, still going to be a problem. Takes away cracks, yeah. And that's a plant now.
Spike planted.
Up the bulldog.
Do you not like it? There we are.
Oh no.
Alpha.
Well, the problem being Alpha's got a shorty, so he has to walk up to...
Oh, hello. Well, hello there. Yeah, the J turns at the right time, but Kayak strikes back. Can he isolate another? Spots towards heaven. They now know his position. They want to gap close towards his complementary, but not good enough from Chronicle. So, in the end, 3 remain. They maybe Fnatic trying to just find out if there is Stallow. There was no patience for either captain.
That was a paranoid to be main and just solo swinging.
I'm sending it, boys. Well, he found Alpha.
Well, there was some supportive utility from Mr. Fallen, but again, didn't feel like the most considered approach here. Give Fnatic the man advantage. I think actually, yeah, Zeus would have caught those steps as well. Deep enough position on ramp.
30 seconds left.
Out of all the players though, Zeus is here with the Bulldog, so going to be found by the Prowler, and that's it gone. 18 seconds, it's getting a little low on time now though. I get worried, we've got Yellow here, these positions that buy a couple of seconds. Oh, the Bucky. Oh, good God, the Bucky. Oh, it's not going to work out this time. What the hell was that? It's fine, Fnatic make it out with 3 standing, but it got a little dangerous in moments.
Still keen to try and dig Yetche out. Rather snake bite pretty early on as well.
Poison orb emitting.
The next step really is obviously the Season 8 doesn't catch. Almost feels like a big win for FUT in that regard. Down to 50 seconds. Fnatic don't really much time left to at least pin somebody down.
The pacing from Fnatic now is so slow.
I mean, this is the thing. It's hard for FUT to really kind of get a grasp on the rhythm, but as long as they don't give away a kill here, Fnatic aren't really going to be rewarded.
30 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh, it's all or it's nothing. Actually, it's somewhere in between. My statement was completely incorrect. Zeus, though. What? He's out of this world! Zeus is one of a kind. We said it before. The ultimate's sitting heavy in my mind here with Alpha. And I'm already looking at the kind of positioning from FUT, how deep they're... Oh, okay. Committing to that... I mean...
Well, swap it across now, he's got the showstopper, so...
Oh, it's cursed.
It's gone.
Here.
Yep,
Oh,
gun
no.
here. Both, so you can have that one, mate.
She's hitting a banger on Zeus, though. And they're starting to get a little bit scary now. Turn around, turn around. I don't know what's happening, Mike. It's gone absolutely wonky. This is awful. That's the spike. That's the spike, and that was a good paranoia. And now they're right. Oh, of course it's the sheriff that wins it.
Yeah, this one's
for you.
not gone to plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we're crediting FUT previously for identifying a little bit of risk or an opportunity towards vents. And here, Mr. Fallen's sight. I feel like he's playing a different round.
But for now, Fnatic take their steps towards going up ramp. Cracks here. Is going to get a catch on the Prowler. Waiting from above. J going to try and hinder the progress, but it's still going to be Alpha working forward. Here's slowed again. Plenty of obstacles, and it's still fantastic. At the same time, Kak did get cracked, so you are starting to see those numbers looking a little bit more even.
And that showstopper caught Mr. Fallen in spawn, by the way. That's just heartbreaking. Back-to-back rounds for Mr. Fallen just being... I mean, yeah, caught without even a say in the matter.
Not allowed to play the round.
No.
Oh, there he is. Zeus did eventually catch Boaster drifting through middle. Do they catch him drifting through bloody spawn? Fnatic. Feeling a little slippery here.
30 seconds
the captain not gonna see it either. Just cresting the corner, but maybe it's relayed that this was open. Yeah, it has been. Zeus firmly on patrol. Yeah, perfect from him. I mean, I feel there's gonna be a timeout, and then he's having a map like this. Oh, where's that happened then?
That was a bomb mid.
Okay, unlucky Boaster, I guess. See you next round.
Didn't he literally just kill him in the same spot last round?
I think so, yeah. Go. Fnatic now looking for their next steps forward here.
And probably a big indicator here that no commitment behind the TP. Keep Yetij's eyes trained towards mid.
Ores and ore fitting.
He did take a tag. I didn't even spot that until now, but he's down to 10 HP.
This would be a slow but steady march back into this game. You're gonna hear the ult on the other side of the map. That's, I think, Zeus, yeah, looking for information. Maybe just want to note those additional bodies, those additional players. Sees nothing yet. It depends on the pivot now from Fnatic. Focus towards middle, maybe trying to sell a bit of a ruse towards that A side.
30 seconds though, so not much time left to formulate a plan.
And again, this position from B main.
left.
If they don't have anyone to try and clear that late, they can find safety there. Now, obviously, FUT don't know that. But with 25 seconds, it's time to go. They've got to make their move. Mr. Fallen, he's been having a tough time. Does he get anything working on his side? No, he doesn't. And Fnatic, with 15 seconds, clearing out the B site. Plant next on the cards. It's
left.
Zeus and Cracks to try and find anything they can. Nice to say.
Yeah, I was going to say it's as close to a 1v4 actually with two bodies standing for FUT. No way for them to find a way back in here. And yeah, the comfort factor should have been B main for FUT, but paranoia lands, can't pin down a kill on the back of it. And then the flood is just perfect from Fnatic. It felt like, again, and this isn't, you could argue some key ultimates that lean towards a set piece. Form of Boaster. And Crash is actually Chronicle 2 away from the pit on his side.
1 minute again, this slow, steady pace, almost no contact shown as well, right? It's very, very passive in approach. This is the first bit of committed utility we're even seeing about the minute mark, and they're already pretty deep.
That's it, yeah. Ultimate sent out from Cracks. I think, well, actually, yeah, caught Alpha, but necessarily a
Catch two?
way to paint the picture. I think actually, yeah, I saw two trails there, and the pit on the back of it. But this feels like it's almost forcing FUT to commit towards this triple hold on A site.
Do they walk CT? Do they go through vents?
There's a huge gap now in the defenses.
Is, but there's 35 seconds, so they've got to make their minds up and make it up now. Do they go into the stack of three that they don't know about with the pit coming up one of the approaches.
Look at Boaster. Boaster's already repositioned towards B main.
But then you're walking in blind. You're going in so unknown. A re-smoke towards B main. They're going to be battling down the hatches, right? They know that something is afoot here. 20 seconds. Fnatic needs to speed up. Mr. Fallen, though, you've had a brutal game. Now is the time if you wanted to really turn up here, but they're going to get the ult going. Paranoia goes in. 10 seconds now. He needs to hold the line, and he can't. But it looks like Captain could, but only for a moment. Time is a factor. Spike, I think, just going down in time here. Right to the very end of that. But it's a 4v3 in favor to Fnatic, who left it till those final seconds to pivot. You're looking for that long flank from J. It's so far off.
He's got to pick up the pace. He's so paranoid of somebody positioned deeper, and Chronicle is in vents, but will Zeus find him? He's going to hard clear him.
Oh! But Kron wins that. Ridiculous. And now Fnatic's starting to really turn the screws. J's options, it looked late, and now it looks impossible. Denied. In the 20th round, I thought FUT had it right. You know, even though they were a little bit surrounded, segmented, yes, but still, that late round run.
Most would actually find J. And I think one did burn up crashes in the previous, so... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, Mr. Fallen's had a nightmare of a day, Mike.
And you can see the desperation for him to get something on the board. Find even just a small victory.
Might put your hopes then on the likes of your J's, your Cracks, your Zeus's, right? Give me someone to step up and take a little bit of that pressure off the shoulders. So far, Fnatic's patience.
What?
Have they heard a step?
Maybe Crashes has in sewers. It's a weird ping. It's a very weird ping from Kron.
Okay, well, he's been
now Crashes is going to catch him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just has to wait. It is stunning to witness.
Poetry in motion to see how Fnatic operate in some of these rounds.
And again, as much as, you know, yes, they do have a lot of those kind of well-choreographed plays, a lot of this mid-rounding and kind of communication in between has been the strongest point, and it feels just like a celebration of them in some of these halves. That second half of the first map, the second half here, starting to look much better as Captain and Cracks.
30 seconds left.
Well, do or die time really here, and it looks like die's the option they pick. Chronicle slowly but surely hunting, trying to find him, and it's Alpha to claim. A bit of a fizzle out at the end there, but Fnatic looking fantastic.